Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. And I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the plata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless.
Oh, who say does that?
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Booker outside. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic right side. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound. Dallas with the ball. Doncic way outside. Tries again. 5 to shoot. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Mavericks rebound. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Johnson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Misses the 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Doncic, no good. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Ayton a screen on Doncic. Ball finds Ayton. Count the basket.
and the sheer muscle of AD. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Doncic looking it over. From past the arc. A second chance effort. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 13.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Johnson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Here's the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The rebound. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Okogie's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Ntilikina kicks to Hardaway. A three ball. No good from Finney-Smith. Suns trail by 6. Here's Okogie. Great D that time from Powell.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hardaway kicks to Powell. Pass to Ntilikina. 1:32 left in the first quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Mavericks with the rebound. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Bridges misses. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Lets it go with the three. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. The pass to Saric. A new 14 for the Sun. Bridges shot. Good.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
The 17-footer. Another shot, and the layup by Powell.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Payne looking around. Saric has the open look. And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Lee in at the 3.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker up top. Dinwiddie covering. Shoots off the step back. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Paul. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Lee passes to Booker. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And they double up Doncic. Passes to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got his second bucket tonight.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Ayton missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 4. Lee passes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Paul on target from 13 feet. Paul's got 7 points in the game. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Johnson kicks to Paul, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. And that one's good. Doncic.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. Ayton in the high post. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharks checked in for Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Lee. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Sharks passes to Payne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
That's good from Payne. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Bullock kicks to Ntilikina. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 4. Bridges passes to Shamet. Back to Bridges. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Johnson. Dinwiddie kicks to Bullock. Over to the wing. Ntilikina passes to McGee. Dinwiddie outside. He goes up again. And the layup is good. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Charge a screen on Dinwiddie. Shaman with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Šarić. Pass to Powell. Dinwiddie outside. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Payne can't hit. Here's Ntilikina. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie kicks to Ntilikina. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
Hello and welcome to what?
Man, I love his mentality. Man, refusing to back off those.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Inside for him. It'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And it's Paul, top the key. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 4.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 22.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Pass to Paul. And the Suns miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now Bridges on the wing. Booker launches a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
The 3 for Doncic. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here are the Mavericks now. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Ball right side. The three. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 10 points.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Doncic against Paul. Dallas again missing. Suns trail by 10.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Paul with the screen for Booker. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Good on the triple. Paul's got 13 points.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The three for Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that, has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Bridges dishes to Booker. From outside the arc, the Mavericks pull it in. Woods got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Okogie's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And so Wood will bring it up for the Mavericks. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Powell. Payne can't hit. Dallas leading by 9. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Wood. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Suns. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got 6 points.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot. the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And his big game just keeps getting. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Paul, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Dinwiddie passes to Bullock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Paul. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Shamet. Mavericks with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Paul kicks to Johnson. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Mavericks leading by 9. On the wing, Doncic, defended by Paul. From the wing, and he connects with the jumper. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
From downtown, Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Paul. Over Doncic. And that one goes long.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
The feed to Dinwiddie. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bridges for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight. Doncic against Paul. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 37.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Booker against Dinwiddie. Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. No good from Booker. Mavericks leading by 12. The 3 for Doncic. Second chance shot. They get it again. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the pass to Wood. Fires from deep. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Christian Wood. And Phoenix also making a switch. Haynes checked in. Dinwiddie against Booker. Passes it to Payne. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Haynes got it back down to single digits for Phoenix.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 9. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Dorian Finney-Smith. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen to what Jason Kidd went over with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. From deep, another three for Dallas.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory
for the Mavericks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Clock at 6. Here's Payne. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Booker against Dinwiddie. And it's Payne in the corner. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win and one where they... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to